Hey everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin Off. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. This week, I'm joined by two very special guests. Everybody give a big, warm round of applause to HbfromKC and Cassie Duncan. Let them hear it. Let them hear it. As always, make sure you check out HB on Instagram at HbfromKC, and you can find Cassie on social media at #Cassie. Hashtag spelled out and then Cassie, common spelling. Yeah, as always, make sure you follow this podcast at jakin.off.podcast and send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast at gmail.com. This week, we had a really fun time. We had a nice little show. I was happy to have a couple guests on to do yet another edition of Jake Off Nation's favorite game show, America Nation's favorite game show, American Jidol. That's right. This is American Jidol number 2. And boy, did we have a fun time. I think y'all are going to enjoy it. So without further ado, everyone have a good listen to the episode. Enjoy the episode. Musicians on social media, and we are all going to be the panel of judges that says whether or not they're going to Jakin Off Hollywood, otherwise known as Jollywood.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is I guess today I'm going to be the role of Ryan G-Crest, which is Jakin Off Ryan Seacrest, and also a judge, since we don't have a third, which is fine with me. But I'm gonna play you all some really interesting music.
Okay.
Some really interesting finds that I found. Well, Cassie, you used to be in radio.
I did.
Did you ever
Don't
get
mention
like?
it, please.
Did you ever
cut this out of the film? I don't want people to know.
Did you ever get like? Did people ever send you demos? Like, did people ever send you like stuff that they were like, "Hey, will you play this?" But then it was really bad.
Yeah, like it only happened like once. I only had like one. I forgot the name of the band, but they hit me up in my DMs like, "Can you play this?" I was like, "You don't understand how radio works today. This is not." I actually have to like sign a little contract every year saying I will not do pay for play.
Wow.
So you did, yeah. Even today, every year, everybody who works in radio has to sign a little thing that says I won't take money to like put somebody's band on.
Wow. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know about that.
But it's always horrible. But they always claim they're the next like Guns N' Roses.
Really? Guns N' Roses?
They're like, we're the next big as I know you are.
It's like AKs,
I guarantee you.
AKs and tulips maybe. But
you might get more fans than Trapped, but you're not the next big thing.
Well, I figure let's go ahead and dive right in.
Well, I'm going to play Katy Perry because I don't belong here either.
So this first artist goes by the name of Lady Two Cookies.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll just go. We'll go for it.
You think I'm ugly, I don't care. You think I'm dumb, I don't care. You think I'm scum, I don't care. Bitch, I make my money. Party till I die. With my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back.
If I remember correctly, you did say that these artists aren't actually like doing satire. They're not trying to be funny.
No, none of this is satire.
None of these are comedians.
I vet these pretty hard to make sure that I'm not the one getting the wool pulled over my eyes. And so there are some of them that I actually chose not to play today because I was worried that they were indeed satire, but I couldn't quite tell. So all of these ones are ones where I'm like, yeah, this is clearly HB. You look like you are confused.
I am. I think I really don't even know where to start. There's so much to unpack. Like, coming into this blind is actually really genius of you.
Because you don't know how much worse it's gonna get. Also.
Exactly.
That's the other thing.
You started, and I was like, okay, he's not gonna start like super low, but he went to hell.
Yeah.
He went to hell.
Okay, can we talk about the comment on this
I
video?
was going there. Too bad you have OnlyFans. You have so much more potential.
No, she doesn't.
Sad.
You don't have
She
more
doesn't.
potential. You have more potential on OnlyFans,
I
girl.
would
like,
100% rather see her fuck herself than to ever
absolutely.
hear this again.
Wow.
She
That's
probably
very
charges 50 a
strong.
month too. She's one of those like for this subscription it's 50. Like all right.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's so much to unpack.
I gotta agree. She doesn't have rectangle potential. That's what stars are called in Jollywood.
Is that
rectangles?
So instead of stars, they're
rectangles. You're gonna be a rectangle, kid.
You know, I think her booty shape matches that because when she was twerking, I was trying to figure out why she was throwing so much back.
Awkwardly.
Yeah.
She's not
awkward
good.
Back
She's
throwing.
not good at twerking.
I think my favorite parts are the two parts where she goes party.
And you know what's crazy? So like, Cassie's been in radio. I've done music production before, so been in the studio and shit like that.
Perfect.
And there are those moments in the studio. Just to give a quick example,
Yes,
so
please.
everybody knows the song "Thong Song" by Cisco, right?
Yeah.
So the backstory to that song is Cisco and his homies were literally in the studio. One of his homies was talking about they had kicked it like the night before, and you know back then it was like promiscuous to see a girl's thong. It wasn't as like normal and cool now.
Yeah.
So one of his friends was like, "Oh my God, you know, it was just so hot last night. Everybody was dressed like so scandalous. And that girl, she had her fucking thong sticking out." And all the guys in the room knew exactly who he was talking about. So then out of nowhere, Cisco goes, "That thong, the thong, thong, thong." And the rest is literally history. That is how that song originated.
Oh, yeah.
I say that to say that that you could tell in the studio, she was like, "Oh, that's going to fucking kill him."
That's her Cisco moment.
That's her Cisco thong song moment. Like, "Oh, bitch, I'm about to fuck him up with this right here." That was her thong song moment. She was like, "Oh, I'm about to 2 million streams today."
You know she's hardcore by how many times she throws up the middle finger. You know those people on Facebook that they literally that's their profile pictures then with the middle finger.
I don't care about anything. People that don't care about anything live that way. I don't give a fuck about shit. You don't see me putting up middle fingers in fucking photos. Just be a nice person.
Yeah.
Your lack of give a fuck, I feel, should come through in your actions.
Yo, and also you should give a fuck about stuff sometimes too, you know? And it's not nice to be like, "I don't care about anything."
Yeah.
It's actually really bad.
Yeah.
It's
and
actually
like
really not
when
nice.
when I say I don't give a fuck, I don't necessarily pay attention to like dumb shit.
You're talking about
You
the
see what I'm
stupid
saying?
shit
Like
that
just
you don't give a fuck about.
Okay, like stuff I can't control, stuff that's just like, all right,
No.
I don't know what to do with that.
I agree.
But
There's a right way to not give a fuck.
but like her persona is like, police brutality, middle fingers, like, you know what I mean? It's just
Oh, you want me to vote?
middle finger,
You want me to do the bare minimum?
pay taxes, middle finger.
So we gotta make our rulings. HB, we'll start with you. Lady Two Cookies, is she going to Jollywood?
No.
Okay,
No.
it's a no from me. That's 3 no's. Sorry, Lady Two Cookies. Get the
Out.
fuck
Out of here.
Get out of here. Okay,
I
let's
love
see
the
what's
tab,
next.
the tab happenings. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, hell yeah. I
Oh,
remember this guy now.
Before you even play it,
Hairband.
Go ahead,
it,
describe what you see. Yeah, I love that.
I can tell that this guy is already on Facebook going, "Big things coming. Big things coming, everybody."
Yeah.
And then
a lot
he's
of
going to
big
drop
things
whatever
coming
this
in
is.
American Jidol.
Yeah, it's definitely giving Independence Avenue.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
okay.
background.
He's pushing a bicycle.
He's definitely pushing
a bicycle along
Pushing
Independence.
down 23rd Street
Yep.
where it has no sidewalks.
Or 40 Highway. or
Oh
one
my
of
God,
those,
40
yeah.
Highway is the worst to walk
Pushing
down.
a bicycle down
What I
40
love
highway.
here-
It's so accurate though.
What I love here is the Captain America shield and its placement. It is so high.
Oh, I never
it
even
is
noticed
damn near
that.
on the ceiling.
Wow.
Like he's giving like
Yeah.
America like to the fullest
He
extent.
just saw Deadpool.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
All right, this guy's fresh off Deadpool Wolverine.
So this is Mace_Y_ on Instagram. and-
Hairband drops on my EP Demo Pack Volume 1.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh,
this
there's
Friday.
more volumes?
This
Damn
song
it.
is called Hairband, and you know what? I'm gonna say it. You really got to pay close attention to
Okay.
the lyrics
Okay.
to understand this.
All
one.
right.
It's a bit. It's kind of a deep song.
Is it?
Out of sight, out of mind, but I got your hairband wrapped around my wrist. Oh, I wish you were here right now.
Did you guys catch what the song was about?
It was so deep.
Yeah.
It was so deep.
Oh, it was deep, all right.
The I wish you were hair right now was titillating. Give
Look.
this man a Nobel Peace Prize today.
Nobel Peace
Like,
Prize.
to be honest with
Not
you,
even a Grammy. He's
no, fuck
skipping the
Grammys. He
Grammys.
needs to Pulitzer. Like, let's do it.
They're inventing a new Nobel Peace Prize. It's the Nobel Peace Prize of music.
Yes, and he's the first.
This guy.
Demo Pack Volume 1 is going to be hot fire.
Yeah, I
okay?
can't believe this guy has been pushing a bicycle down 40 highway this whole
With
time.
that fucking Captain
I-
America
He's a
shield.
rectangle. He's such a rectangle.
I
Without
love that at one
question.
point when he's like singing, he moves over to the side and it's just that picture of Jesus Christ right behind him. That was my favorite part. The
I'm
song's
glad you
actually
noticed
about
that.
it's actually about J-Man.
You know,
know?
there's a term that I see people use on these different videos often that I think is a very accurate way to describe these people. They call it coworker music.
What the fuck is coworker music?
Like this kind of stuff.
This is your coworker.
Yeah, like this
Your
is somebody
coworker-
that you work with in a kitchen
Okay.
or something.
This is the person you say hi to and goodbye to. No in between. Like, during the shift, I don't want you to talk to me.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jake.
exactly. Yeah.
We can't talk too much crap because there are plenty of comedians. There's like
Oh.
coworker comedy.
I feel like
too,
the
like-
fact that
you gotta check my
have
open mic.
spent so much time around those comedians gives me the credentials to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, without question.
I can spot it from a mile away, you know?
Let's go to the first comment. I don't like this song, but I will always advocate for someone to pursue art. And there is elements
No,
I can
this
appreciate.
is an example how you don't have them
So
pursue this.
keep going. Always understand your reasons for doing things. I like the last sentence the most because it insinuates you don't know why the fuck he made this song. And you want him to know nicely you don't know why the fuck he made this song.
For
Next
reasons.
one. I think if the instrumental was louder, this would be much more listenable.
Would it?
Twin. The use of twin is so funny because that's straight AAVE.
Down to collab. Well, let's go see what this guy.
Rotten Soup wants to collab. Uh-oh.
Let's go see.
It doesn't look like
Oh
Rotten
my,
Soup.
what?
How you gonna collab and all
Lame.
you got is a picture of you and another white man? You ain't even
Lame.
doing shit.
Yeah,
And
that
some scribbles
sucks.
from Children's Mercy. I don't know.
Collab with what?
know.
Rotten dot soup.
Musician / band. No, you aren't.
All right. So what are we thinking? Cassie, Jollywood. Yes. No.
No.
I gotta say yes.
I say yes as well.
Okay. Damn it. You're not even a
You're
judge.
going to Jollywood.
First stop Jellywood, second stop Pulitzer Prize. Like, he's on his way. He's gonna be the white
All right,
male
all
Mother
right.
Teresa.
He needs a
We
place to
got
live
our
for a while,
first-
so let's send him to Hollywood.
We got our
Like,
first rectangle, our first American Jidol. Okay.
Oh my god.
This one says, point of view, you're a Christian artist who doesn't like creamer in their coffee.
Okay.
Oh,
This
man.
is for a specific group.
This
He's
is a
going for
very-
really
This is
specific
so
demographic. Yeah.
That's like if I put out a thing and it was like, this is for comedians who only like jokes by me that I make about white people. Like, there's like 76 people in this world that will relate to that. Nobody else is going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm so down, you know?
All right, so let's check this out. This is the real Jackson Wiley on Instagram.
It's just better like that. That's why I take my coffee black. It's just better like that. Cup of coffee on the table stand. Holy Bible and a mug in my mom's right hand. I looked at Dad and he said, understand. The word is sweet, God is good, life is hard. That's why our coffee's bland.
I never want to drink black coffee again. That's normally how I drink it, but I will put creamer in no matter how much I hate it. 'cause of
I'm
this guy.
trying to not take the use of the word black out of his mouth racist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know he's talking about coffee.
yeah,
but you
yeah.
you ever meet somebody and the way they say black, you're just like,
There
I know who
is
you vote for.
Something very Christo-fascist about this guy.
Thank you. It's definitely giving I was at the
Yeah.
Capitol. Like,
Well,
you know,
it's one of those things where anytime I hear a religious person talk about like especially like a Christian person like this talk about like asceticism, like abstaining from fucking anything good, I'm like, shut the I'm like, you're a bad person.
exactly. First
you
of
are
all,
a bad person.
Jesus was a real nigga.
Yeah.
People don't like to admit that, but he was
Yeah.
with all the fun people. Like, if you
Right,
read through the
right, right.
Bible,
Very poor
think
guy. Didn't
exactly
have a lot of
very
stuff.
poor. Very dark skin.
No shoes.
No shoes. Okay, died on a cross and damn near a thong.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
was
yeah.
not this. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Oh. So it's interesting. I don't know. I'd rather go look to the comments. I actually kind of miss when a record label had to say yes in order for people to record music. I was just saying that. I wish like honestly you had to like, you know how you had to fill out paperwork to get a gun? I wish you had to fill out paperwork to get a podcast mic or to get like recording equipment. Like what is the purpose of this? I want to sing about Jesus, not liking creamer in his coffee.
That is one of the negatives about social media is like it has democratized.
It's given everybody a voice.
Like,
Plenty of people should not have a voice.
I want to call out you and your word usage today. You're doing great. It's like you read a dictionary before you got here. Democratized.
Yeah, I got a word of the
Slim
day
Shady
calendar.
over here.
Okay.
Look-
Yeah, I got a word of the day calendar, and all the words are things that you can use to be mean to people in the month of August. So those are the two.
You're
that
starting
I've
off real
gotten so
good.
far.
You're
I
starting
like
off real
it.
strong.
But you know what I also bugs me about this is like talking about like drinking this coffee blend is like this sort of religious thing or whatever, but it's like most of the coffee in this country comes from like slavery.
It does.
You know what I mean? Like it's like one of the worst. Like you're literally drinking something that is like made from slave labor, and then like the just the amount of decimation that exists like to get that into your fucking mouth is anything but bland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like,
Oh, this coffee tastes so great. Meanwhile, there's people in Cuba that can't feed their fucking families.
it's just
You
a
know,
lack of self-awareness
Yeah.
that I really despise.
there's a saying that we like me and my friends say, like he thought he ate that. He really thought like
He did.
he killed that
He
shit.
did.
He was like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna hit send on this post. This is the one's gonna get him.
Yeah. So I gotta say it's a no.
I
for
gotta
me.
say it's a no for me.
Wow.
So I'm going
Cassie.
yes on this one. It doesn't matter, but I thought this guy was funny enough. I just wish he would have said like just like Jesus. I like my coffee black, you know,
Yeah.
or something
See,
like that. Like
that-
you'd have
I
said that
would've fucked
Jesus
with
black.
that.
Yeah. You missed an
Okay.
opportunity. Oh my gosh.
Can we please? Okay, please. Okay, I have to read some of this at least.
Yeah, go ahead. Read it.
Non-blondes.
What's up?
What's up? This was a cameo request that came in that I was
Wait,
so excited
who was
to do.
requesting him on Cameo?
Yep, we're gonna continue to lie.
Well, you
This-
haven't even heard him yet.
This
How
is
do you know? Maybe he's a great singer.
Jake is such a dumbass. This is such a classic. I sang this song a while back in Arizona somewhere, but my voice, I'm glad he clarified that because that definitely looks like a cabin in the middle of Georgia used for who knows what. But my voice truly did change, so I hope you enjoy my new rendition. Today I filmed in a place that has so much history with me, Bethlehem, PA. I went to the Rose Garden next to my old middle school. I'm not reading the rest of it.
He's
He's basically just
Oh
having
my
a
God.
trauma dump.
Yeah, it's so
It goes
long.
on.
All right, this
All right,
is
let's do it.
this
It's
is
Manifesto,
Justin Barona,
Jesus.
Just Tatum on Instagram, but his name is Justin Barona.
So I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I scream on the top of my lungs, what's going on?
That's just karaoke.
Yeah, this is our first cover.
That's
It's our
oh,
it's our
okay,
only
yeah.
cover as
Got
well.
you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by saying, first of all, Jake, thank you. Thank you for this because I know you're gonna laugh at what I'm about to say. I suffer from imposter syndrome so bad. And to see people out here doing what the fuck ever, and I'm at home like, should I do it? Am I good enough? I am not only good enough, I am better.
Yes.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, this is...
No, that's true.
Because the
You-
confidence it takes to, like, no shade to them, just to be mediocre.
Sometimes I wish that I had like I was a delusional person
Yeah.
who like never second guessed myself.
But see, you have to
And
be.
it is something that I look at and like I see this guy, you know, and
you're
he's
like,
putting
what
this
the
up there
fuck?
and he's being like, I'm on Cameo. People hit me up on Cameo to do stuff.
Request.
I'm typing a fucking essay to my fans.
This
or
does
whatever.
have almost 3,500 likes on it. I'm mad about that.
I know.
My comedy, I'm lucky to get 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're actually funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, he's actually a good singer.
All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna
right.
scroll down. We're gonna scroll down to the comments
yeah,
if
let's
you
see
don't
a
mind.
comment.
HB,
Yeah,
I don't
let's
like that
check
you
it
said you
out.
didn't want to throw shade. I was like, no, these are the people you throw
Fair,
shade to.
fair. This reminds me of Neo dodging bullets in the Matrix, except Neo is your vocal pitch and the bullets are the notes in the song.
That comment is better than the song itself.
Brutal.
That's awesome.
This is actually one of his better covers I've seen. Next comment. If I saw this live, I would scream the top of my lungs. Now, I don't know if that's sarcasm or honesty because of the heart emoji.
Yeah.
These days, you could be
Hard
really,
eyes.
really sarcastic with an emoji.
Perfect. Dope choreography as always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're
I-
just
that's the
lying to
thing.
people.
And then what always gets me is like I will go into the comments of these videos and I'm like, oh yeah, everybody's dumb as fuck. Like everybody's stupid as hell. There's so many stupid people in here being like, yeah, like that's great. Like good job. I loved your choreography. This guy is being kind of serious, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, you weren't joking when you said that, but I heard that's thumb as fuck. So I thought you were talking about like people being dumb via thumbs by like typing
That is what they're doing.
inspirational shit to people that are mediocre. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's thumb as hell. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start using that. Thanks, Jake.
Yeah. So anyways, HB, it's your turn to go first.
Fuck no.
Square?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I gotta say no. This is the second time that I've put this guy on here. He was on the last
keep
one.
trying,
too.
you know.
He can't make it through. Okay, hell yeah.
Here's a snippet from
This
my
is
Chain
a,
reaction.
This is
Oh.
a deep cut. You can see only 16 likes on this one.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, no comments. My algorithm is getting to the point where it's like showing me this stuff. Like this guy has no followers or anything, and it's showing me his shit because
Oh, it knows what you want, baby.
yeah, it knows what I like.
Miss Algie, she knows what we need.
Shit's about to get political.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Hashtag hip hop.
I wonder what Real Riddles has to say about politics.
You did this for me?
Oh,
Finally,
You
my
know what?
people.
I don't think you're gonna be thanking me. So
Okay, let's
here we
do
are.
it.
This is real _ riddles with a Z.
I don't look like a rapper because I'm a 45-year-old Indian guy. If you got a problem with that, then go fuck yourself. Here's a song called Chain Reaction. Hope you enjoy it. Walk through some bitter streets, sitting next to body heat. I can't breathe, suffocating. Feel the pain, medicating. Burdened by these regulations. See these haunted faces, lost and lacking pride. Scars remain invisible, nations not divisible. Facts, we lost track, now we overreact. Living blind times, we don't know how to act. To know another human doesn't mean that we agree. Forget about opinions, truth will set you free. Truth is what we are inside, keep on telling lies. Walk within our shadows, afraid to live our lives. Deny when we cry, our lives became a sigh. Never get to sing our songs, pain behind our eyes. Ask for rights and recognition, missing the point. Never see the bigger picture, time to spark a joint. Time to spark a joint. Chain reaction, cycles of our lives. We still hold the power. Open up your eyes. Chain reaction, cycles of our lives. We still hold the power. Open up your eyes.
Hook a joint.
I'm not going first.
I'll go first. I think that this guy has negative charisma. It's insane. It's like even in this video, he has zero swag, like zero. You know, if you're gonna be a rapper, you have to like. You don't have to necessarily be like, you know, like in your face, like that kind of stuff, but like you have to have charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have to have like some amount of like thing about you that makes people want to listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And this guy doesn't have that at all. It's just completely gone. It's not there.
I just go ahead, Cassie.
He's called Real Riddles, but he has no real riz.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so you were talking about what coworker
Coworker music. Yeah.
This is like high school friend music.
Yes.
You have like a high school friend be like,
yes.
"Hey,
Yeah.
check out my song. This is it." It came on like a free version of Adobe or something like that.
I'll do you one better. This is 45-year-old Indian male music. He is exactly what he is. I don't know how else to say that.
Yeah.
And this is going to be controversial. I think one of the worst things we did as black people was not gatekeep hip hop, because everybody started putting their fucking hands in it.
Yeah, why did you let Tom McDonald in?
I
Come
don't
on,
fucking
HB.
know. I tried to
Goddamn.
close the fucking door, man. I swear. You know,
That's
like
so
I don't know where to start. Okay, so let me overanalyze for 2 seconds because I am a hip hop head. So the first thing is when you're talking about charisma, what he's missing is he's not being himself.
Yeah.
There are people that are
yeah.
not black. Like the main thing, I hate using Eminem, but the reason why we accepted Eminem is because he came in as a poor white boy that liked to rap fast. And we were like, that's who he is.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is who I am. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it, but let me go and cosplay some bars real quick. If he would have hit me with like, you know what I mean, stuff from like his people, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's true.
Asian hip hop
That's a really
artists,
great
there's
point.
one that I can think of, Yuki Chiba. He's the main one that we know over here now because Megan did a song with him, Megan Thee Stallion, called Wakashi Wasta. So it's like the Mama Shuki, something like that.
I
whatever.
think I've listened to that.
Yeah,
before.
so like we don't have a problem accepting if you want to like come into our space and come into our genre. Cool. But be yourself. Don't come in here and then like put on the persona of like Method Man, Flavor Flav, and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And now you're like Method Flav Z, and you think we're not gonna realize you're just like cosplaying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So-
very.
You're crazy for this
astute.
one, Richard. Like, so.
You're crazy for this one. Richard is hilarious.
All right, Cassie.
Oh, no.
All right.
You're not
Real
going to
Riddles.
Jollywood.
It's a no from me.
It's only a no from me because he wasn't himself.
Yeah.
It's not because he was rapping. It's not because he was corny. It's not because his bars sucked.
Yeah.
He wasn't himself. So
Yeah.
no.
He's rapping like he knows his parents are disappointed in him.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Like,
You know his parents don't know. You know
No,
his
no.
parents don't know.
He's still a doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Like he. Sorry.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it.
Coworker music, but the coworker is a physician.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're like,
Not a
yeah.
surgical team.
One of the neurosurgeons at my job keeps giving me his mixtape.
It's 2024.
Like-
And it's not even a USB. It's a physical CD.
HP, I was sitting here wondering who actually it would affect less if we made that kind of comment. I was like, who gets canceled the least?
I don't know.
You know, we
We're
got
in
a
this-
black woman and a trans woman.
We're in this till the
We
wheels fall
say
off.
this,
So, I
like-
mean,
All right, this next musician is KevinTierney.music on Instagram. Kevin Tierney. And this is actually one of the artists who started me down this entire thing. I love this guy. I think you guys are going to understand exactly why immediately because there's no guessing with Kevin Tierney. You don't have to try too hard to understand what this guy's singing about.
just off first impression, he don't get no
This
bitches.
freeze frame,
Well, I don't know. Maybe you'll feel differently afterwards.
All right.
Jake, before you play, this should be like a poster. I want it up in my
Yes.
place because
Oh.
it just says, it's like art. It says distance and he's holding his hand up here. Like, I don't know. It's like,
Highly recommend following Kevin Tierney. Every single video is amazing.
did you lose a high school sweetheart?
Yes,
Is how
this
it's
is about high
captioned.
school sweethearts. Here you go.
We were high school sweethearts, and you couldn't stay, cause you had to move away, so we tried long distance. But one day, you texted me to say that you wanna break up. I asked why, and you said to me that you found another guy.
Okay, I love
Nope.
I love the new Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly is doing big things.
HB, go.
My hand is raised. So let's because they're starting to piss me off. Songwriting is an art form. If you take
And
the
he's nailed
instrumental,
it.
if you shut the fuck up, if you take the instrumental away, this is just a voicemail.
Yeah.
He's just we were high school
No, I
sweethearts,
know.
and then you like moved away. But then one day you texted me that you didn't want to do long distance anymore. This is just a
He includes every step of the conversation.
there's no
It's like
songwriting
he's
in
reading
here.
his text messages.
Literally.
We were high school sweethearts. And then my favorite part is like, and then you said to me that we had to break up, and I asked why. And it's like, you don't have to tell everybody that you asked why.
Yeah.
We know. We know.
Like,
it's a breakup.
Literally.
Dude, trust your audience. Trust your audience.
where
They
are
will
your
get it.
cojones? Please use your nuts,
But
like
honestly,
metaphorically.
I that's like one of the things that I love the most about all of his songs. Every single one of them, it's like so very much so is just him. Yeah, it's like him reading a
Does he
text
always
message.
have the
A
dead eyes?
voicemail is a funny way to put it. Yeah, hold on. I'll show you another one. Because I
'Cause
love
you
it. I'll
wanna-
show you another one with a different song.
You want to talk about
I want
somebody
that
with
first one. Yep.
Yeah.
He's jumping in midair, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
I would love to be the neighbors. just watching them film this.
So come on.
Hold on, comment. Amazing heel to toe weight distribution whilst hitting every note pitch perfect. Bro juked the cameraman out. That was funny. Anyone else find themselves singing this song sometimes throughout the day? Oh yeah, I will be. Now I will say his other video I think was weeks ago. This was like 2 days ago. I will say I don't enjoy his music, but I can tell his production has gotten better. Because like this was actually a little bit more pleasing to the ears than the first video. And he's working on his songwriting. This doesn't sound like a creepy 2 a.m. voicemail.
I gotta let you know that he only posts videos with the 2 songs that I have played, and he's been posting them for the same amount of time for months. Like, it'll just be these 2 songs.
He said, somebody gonna love me. Fuck you mean.
Yes, these 2 songs, and every single video is him doing similar choreography to this in different locations, where he's kind of like jumping around and like moving his arms like this a lot.
How many followers does he have?
He has a lot of followers.
Why?
White people be supporting the fuck out of each other. Because I don't... 15,000...
Yeah. But I mean, come on.
I'm annoyed.
But I mean, come on. You guys are like not even giving him a chance.
I don't know what I like more. I don't know if I like his leather jacket more or his jean jacket more. It's like
leather jackets do a lot for people. Let me
Yeah.
tell you firsthand.
They really do.
How much
They
people
make you look hip and cool. Like,
Oh, this one he's got a cool hat on. This one is great, actually.
We were high school sweethearts. Say you couldn't stay cause you had to move away, so we tried long distance. But one day you texted me to say that you wanna break up. I asked why, and you said to me that you found another guy.
Hold on. Comment. Second comment. This song speaks to me because I had a high school sweetheart, but I had to move away. So we tried long distance. But one day she texted me to say that she wanted to break up. I asked why, and she said that she found another guy. Like, why troll this man like this?
All the comments are like that on every video. They're like, Kevin, I just want to make sure I am understanding correctly what's going on. So you guys were high school sweethearts, but you had to break up because she had to move away. And they just retyped all of it.
Jake, I have to point out that Dayton has liked this song.
Yeah,
Dayton.
dude. No, this shit rules.
He
Everybody
jams to
loves
it.
Kevin Tierney,
That song
not
needs
just
like the big emotional chorus. I feel like we're just missing that big loud like chorus from that
three-part
guy.
harmony.
Yeah, you could really do something with
Violins
that,
in the
right?
background.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should go ahead and vote on Kevin. I don't know. How are you guys feeling? HB, I'm going to let you go first.
Nah, Cassie, you go first.
Wow.
You know what? Send him to Holly or Jollywood.
I was going to say the same thing. I just didn't want to feel bad. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
Kevin
say
Tierney
send
is
him.
going to Jollywood. That's
Yes.
exactly what I wanted.
Get him in
Yeah.
that leather jacket.
I love that guy.
Bring the jean one, too. Let's have some fun.
And bring
Okay.
your high school sweetheart. That'll be a surprise in the episode. When they go to Hollywood,
Whoa.
she shows up in the song. The crowd
With
cries.
the new guy.
Yeah. And then dumps the
Oh,
new
no.
guy.
I was hoping for a happy ending.
Flips off the new guy in his face, and then it's
Yeah.
like, Kevin, I want you.
Act-
When you texted me and asked me why, I said I found a new guy, but I regret that now. And now I'm texting you and asking you to please get back together with me.
I heard your song on Instagram.
His high school sweetheart is that girl from the first video.
Miss I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Lady Two Cookies. Okay, this next artist is Gagni.Porwal. GAGNI.PORWAL. I hope
Is that
that
her
I'm
actual
saying
name,
that
or does
right.
she think that's clever?
But this is called
Gagny.
Love Bomber.
Oh.
And yeah, this is a
Somebody
bit of a
went to
bop.
therapy once.
Why did you ghost me? You said you loved me. Those lovely promises were fake or what? Na 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 na. Love bomber baby, you took my heart. You crushed it badly and don't return.
Okay.
Have you seen
I
that?
think that one actually goes pretty hard.
Have you seen that song that's
Come
like, I
on.
want to be ninja?
Yes. Very racist.
This is what it reminded me of.
It does. It does have those vibes. But this is
What?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm scared. It's giving like H&M acid trip. Like if I took some acid and went to H&M and just walked in and started wearing clothes and like trying on shit, that's what this.
I was like, why are you
Love
filming me?
Bomber,
Because we're on my
He was like-
Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
Love Bomber.
love Bomber,
Bomber.
baby.
It's gonna be
kind
stuck
of
in your
catchy.
head.
Yeah,
It's
it
catchy.
is.
It is
The
a little
beat
catchy.
is pretty good. She's having fun. She's being herself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say she's being herself.
She's definitely being herself.
But do we like it though? That's really the question.
You go
Are you
first
asking
this
if I'm
time,
sending?
HB. Yeah, you send
Yeah.
it?
I'm a sender because it's catchy.
Send
I'm gonna
it.
be honest.
Yeah, it's at least catchy. I'll
It's
send
You're
it
going
you.
to
Yeah.
Jollywood.
You're going to Jollywood.
We got another rectangle.
And this is the person that we tore apart like the least. I feel like we all just kind of were like, send her. We don't need to say
'Cause, like,
anymore.
Like weird is fine, different is
Yes.
fine, but you need to be you.
Yeah.
Like when you try to
100%.
cosplay other people, ain't nobody buying that shit.
I'm very confused by this picture right here.
The guy who
Yeah.
sings
The
love
top, the
into
girl
his
at the top, and
haters.
then him.
Yeah, continuing with another hilarious sort of trend that is taking over the internet of saying point of view when something is not point
Yeah.
of view. It's like, if this was point of view, it would say point of view, you're my cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like point of view, you're watching your dad try to rap or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, so this guy sings love into his haters, and it says, "You can rethink my life while I do whatever I want. I'll eat every comment up with videos. Trust me." Hashtag singer.
2 weeks ago, no comments yet.
Yeah, no comments. 23 likes. Here we go. Mike sings 7.
Maybe you should rethink what you type, bro. Well, I gotta rethink my fucking life for who? Not you, for me. You don't even know me. So why the fuck you gonna speak on me? Oh, you don't even know what's going on. Look at the walls behind me. I'm in church. I'm down on my knees. Oh, begging God, please. Praying for punk motherfuckers like you to get up off my business. Yeah. Ooh, fuck the police.
I have never switched decisions so fast in my life. I had completely decided, and in the very last second, I fell in love with this white man. I don't even know. The first thing I was thinking was, is this motherfucker in a church? And he was like, look at my background. I'm in a church. I was like, it's like he knew I was thinking it.
Oh.
And I live in a perpetual state of fuck the police. So I think this man just read my mind via Instagram.
Yeah, it's so great.
Where did that come
Nobody can tell me this man did not record this in Independence, Missouri. Nobody can tell me this is not a meth head from Independence, Missouri.
Oh.
Every single one of these videos could be somebody from the KC metro area.
Without question. Without question.
I would love to see, like, if the camera kind of pans up, he sees at a funeral, and they're like, can we continue?
That
Yeah.
would
Can we
be
continue?
crazy. And like, if it was his mom or some shit. She loved
Yeah.
my art. Like,
He's just, everybody's watching him in front of his phone going, fuck the police. Like,
And you know what? I'll also say this too. There are a couple of moments in there for like brief, like fleeting moments where I'm like, he is kind of hitting a note right now.
yeah. He had a couple runs that had me looking like, okay, Jodeci. Like, okay, boys to men.
so wait, I'm confused. The picture that he has of some girl, is that the person who commented?
No,
and
no,
she's
no.
a hater?
That
Who
looks
is
like
she?
Megan Fox.
Yeah, I think it's just Megan Fox. Like it's a picture that he put on there. For,
Why? He just put Megan Fox
I
up
feel like
there?
there could be enough. Maybe he's trying to game the algorithm. Maybe he has mental illness.
I don't know.
Maybe he has, like,
You know,
it could be
Jennifer's body's so
anything.
popular now. Like, we're just gonna put this picture up here.
I can't believe he was cussing like that all up in church.
Yes.
You
I
know,
know. Okay,
that's
I was
a
thinking that
Catholic
too.
church.
Yeah.
Even before he said "fuck the police," I was like, "Wait a minute."
That could be
He's
a
at church just
not no
screaming
Baptist,
like
no Kojic
motherfucker.
church.
Yeah.
All right, so HB, I think we know where you stand, but
Jollywood as fuck.
he's a square.
Jollywood as fuck. Send the A cab.
Yep.
You know.
We
Send
got
the A
another
cab to
square on our
Jollywood,
hands.
baby.
Send the A cab.
Mike sings 7. Mike sings in the number 7.
Man, he just got a new fan of my black ass. That's what's up.
I love how you were just like, I've never had a quicker turnaround.
I was
'Cause you were about to send him
I
home,
was gonna
right?
Send
Yeah,
him
you
home,
were-
and
yeah.
he said, "Fuck the police." Oh, now I'm in love with you.
All right, this next
This song on
coming up
you,
is
fire.
Lil Gil Official. And
Okay.
his caption on the video says "Song of the Summer," and then his little Instagram post says, "Y'all ready for this one?"
Somebody commented, "Look for a job of the summer."
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. It's Lil Gil.
Song of the summer.
Looking at these girls, they be fine. I ain't tryna waste no time. Baby, come here, just be mine. Really need a girl that's a dime.
Okay, go ahead, Cassie.
So, how's that song of the summer? How's 13 seconds? I'm waiting for his mom to yell up at, like from downstairs at some point in the video. Pop-Tarts already.
Lil Gil. What is his real name? Like Guillory or something?
Guillory. God
Who
damn.
knows? I mean,
Right? So I guess for me, the thing I'm noticing is choreography is everything to these
yeah,
people.
and it's
Yeah.
like you're singing about girls, but you're like doing this, and I'm
And
like, come
that's
on.
what I'm the cosplay of it all.
Yeah,
Because when we
yeah.
do the finger guns, it's because we're
Yeah.
literally talking about potentially killing
Yeah,
someone.
shooting
But you're like, yeah, I
guns.
look for a girl. That's a dime, and then your finger gun. I don't know a woman
Yeah.
that's attracted to a man that puts a gun in her face.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Except for Janice from The Sopranos.
That was a good reference. That was a good reference. That was a good reference.
Shout
I-
out to Janice.
I think the best thing about these is all of them are heavily dependent on choreography.
Yes. Yes.
They're more dependent on choreography than the actual
You're getting the
artistry.
full artist.
Yeah.
You're getting everything. You know, you're getting a performance. You're getting,
Yeah, like the first time I listened, it was for the listening. The second
Yeah.
time, I was just looking at, I need a time, I got a
Yes,
dime. Like he's doing
yes.
all the little mannerisms. So yeah.
And I think it's one of those things, too, where it's like, if your choreography is trash, then the music better be a bop. It better be like a
One or
good
the other.
song, because otherwise, you're never going to be a square.
yeah.
You're never, or a rectangle, excuse me. Sorry. Squares are
He's
technically
already
rectangles,
He's already a square.
right? Yeah.
It's not even choreography. It's just ASL. That's all it is.
Their interpretation of it is. Meanwhile, people that like have hearing disabilities are like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like, he just told me to fuck off.
So, Cassie, Jollywood,
No,
No.
I'm keeping him
No.
home
it's a no from
where he
me.
belongs.
Sorry, Lil Gil.
Find
You and your watch stay with your mom.
Oh, okay, hell yeah. All right, this is King 419 Swisha. And, yeah,
I'm sorry, King Swisha.
All right.
here we go. It says, oh, wait, no, those are just the lyrics.
We be stuck in a generation where the illest keep dying. It's like you gotta kick back and rewind. You can never really go back in time. But I be the illest in this prime. I be the illest in the mind. I be the realest in the time. Coming at you down like a vulture. They're gonna script this like a sculpture. They'll be chipping at me like a sculpture. I'm gonna come at you like a vulture.
Wow, he has so many alimony payments right now.
I blame Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blame
for
Eminem.
real. It is true. The Eminem effect is a real thing.
It is.
Somebody said
yeah.
Eminem's cousin Skittle. That?
That's
I
amazing.
like this that somebody pointed out. Dude rhymed vulture with sculpture, then rhymed sculpture with sculpture, and then went back to vulture.
Brr, 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 brr. What
Which
the
is
fuck?
what
Like,
he did.
can you scroll down a little bit, please?
And I like when he goes, we live in a generation where the illest keep dying. That's the part that I really like about this song.
Do you hear what I'm saying now, though?
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
can tell they was in the studio like, oh, this gonna fuck him up.
Yeah,
This the
yeah,
one right
yeah,
here.
Yeah, yeah.
When you check in with that old coworker
Bro
to see
is
what he's been
allergic to rhythm.
That's awesome.
checking.
Whoa!
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 Keep raping, bro. You mean
Whoa.
rapping? Please hit view all
Yeah,
replies.
let's
Thank
see.
you. You mean rapping? Nah, homie. Raped our eardrums. Why would he mean that? Keep what now? Nah, he meant what he said. Hey, yo.
What is with the effect that he's using on the video? That's what I
People
want to
sleep
know.
on meth rap for real. That is funny.
All right, I'm gonna play it one more time, just
Please.
because I do like the very first line.
You're stupid.
We be stuck in a generation where the illest keep dying.
Dang. You know what he didn't have in this video? He didn't say "fuck the police." Like
That's what he was missing.
Yeah, no.
A nice little spring. If you're gonna do
I
it,
get
and you
the
know you're
vibes
not
that
great.
this guy probably supports the police.
Yeah, fair.
You know?
Oh yeah.
And I understand why they said, people sleep on meth rap, because the mouth is definitely giving
Yeah,
twitch
well,
a little
and
bit.
also it's like this strange filter that he has going on where it makes him look like he's like a god in the stars.
It's like a meth
kinda
fairy.
thing.
Is that what that
Like,
was supposed to be?
I don't
Okay.
know. Like I think it's just a weird choice by him, but
the lighting is horrible too.
yeah, the lighting is horrible.
Like, not even being funny, I couldn't record like this because you really wouldn't be able to see me.
Yeah.
So I guess like for him the singular car light was
Yeah.
good enough, but like
See, this isn't even Independence. It's Sugar Creek.
Oh Jesus.
Like this is
Jesus.
yeah, this is some Grain Valley dirt track.
Oh
right?
God. What's for dinner? Well, it's a special night, so we're going to KC. Yay!
All right, I'm gonna start this one off by saying no.
I'll say no.
Yeah, I know as well.
All right, sorry, King Swisha.
Jollywood already has enough
King
math.
419
Right?
Swisha.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
hell yeah, dude.
What if we had Kurt Cobain in 2024?
Okay.
Oh man.
And he looks like Johnny Depp in some movie.
Do you,
that I can't remember the
I
name
actually
of.
know what you're talking about.
does
But
he
I
have
can't
lip
think of the
injections
movie.
or
Like What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yes, What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah. So, anyways, this is Ryan_Purds with the Z, PERDZ.
Running wild till I blacken the blue. I'm drunk, so I'm going out of my mind. Like big, I'm ready to die. Everything's temporary. I'll be alright. Tomorrow I'll see the light. So baby, unblur my eyes. Everything's temporary. Hey, hey, everything's temporary. Hey, hey.
why are all these music videos people just walking towards a camera in a neighborhood? And that's
Yeah, I don't
literally the
know.
only thing.
It's a trend, I guess.
Also, if this is what Kurt Cobain would sound like in 2024, I'm kind of glad we got the outcome we did.
Yeah, this this is
Thank you, Courtney. Thank
this
you.
Is, this is some Stillwell, Kansas.
Okay.
Music. Yeah,
I'm gonna
this
be
is
honest.
fucking-
I actually kind of like this one.
It was
Um,
not the worst.
It
that we've
wasn't the worst
heard,
one.
Yeah.
The two main things that I adore are, one, all the albums in the background. You could tell he's actually a fan
yeah,
of music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This, it sounds like somebody who is a fan of music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the whole being like, what if we had Kurt Cobain in 2024?
Cringe.
Bit of a turn off for me.
Cringe.
It's
You
like,
could just be yourself.
it's like, what do you think? You're already a rectangle?
right? How dare. It's a
Also-
climb, okay?
Yeah.
This guy is like the epitome of non-binary. Can we look at that and go,
That's
you know
a
what?
pretty-ass
That's
man.
yeah.
He's very
that's,
androgynous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
the
I
albums in the
agree.
back with the guitars, and then also his line about just like Biggie, I'm ready to die. That was a bar.
Yeah,
that was a
good.
fucking
That
bar.
was a good bar.
So yeah, this is probably
Good.
the most impressive one I've seen
Okay.
thus far.
So I'm
Yeah.
hearing a yes from
Yeah.
HB.
Give
Cassie.
He's
that
going
man,
all the
he's a
way,
rectangle.
baby. I believe in him. I believe in Ryan
We got
Purds.
another person going to Jollywood.
Give it up to Hurt Coast Lane.
This scares me.
It does.
This
This
is
picture
Miley
right
Cyrus's
here.
brother.
Oh, what?
Trace Cyrus.
You
yeah,
dead
this-
ass?
Oh.
This is Miley Cyrus's half brother. Yeah, they have the same dad, different mom.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
And
is this the
he-
side baby?
He's older than Miley Cyrus.
Ah.
He used to be in a band called Metro Station. which
Oh,
was
I know
like-
Metro. Yeah, I've
Yes,
heard of Metro
he used to be
Station.
the
Yeah.
guitarist for Metro Station. Then I'm pretty sure he did like rap stuff for a while, tried to go hip hop, and then now I guess he's making a country turn.
Yeah, we
And
closed
so
the door and was like, no more whites.
This is
So,
Trace Cyrus Goes Country. It's a shame that you guys didn't let him know before he got the tattoos.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh.
And the
Before-
bling.
Yeah,
He was like, what I have on the costume.
It
I looked the
looks
part.
so fucking dumb. It looks so stupid. It's like your dad was a millionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess that's
Yeah.
how you afford tattoos like that. But anyways, this is Trace Cyrus.
You'll see.
She a dancer, she can shake all night. Skinny Wranglers, like a denim tight. Every last curve, make a grown man cry. I'ma ask her how a cowgirl rides. She a dancer, she can
Don't you despise it?
She adds so much to the
Isn't
video.
this
I
absolutely
can't.
despicable.
Yeah.
Like,
I think for me, there's this line between that I'm seeing in these videos between like people who are actually into music and artistry, and then people who are like you know what I mean?
Want to be influencers.
Want to be influencers.
Yeah.
And I feel like honestly he's teetering on the line because I can hear the musicality, but it's like they use it for like kind of like punchlines, like shit that we think is gonna go great, like talk about a girl shaking ass, or talk about a guy with his big dick, or you know, because musically, sonically, it's not horrible.
No.
But he is, and like the content is.
I also hate this trend that's happening in country music with like Florida Georgia Line kind of shit, where it's like the way that I feel about it is like they're making rap music and hip hop music for people who are scared of black people.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I hate it. I'm like, this sucks. Like it's doing a disservice to like all of these people who listen to this stuff.
Yeah.
Like
it's crazy
exposing
because
them to nothing new.
It's music for people with Yeti coolers.
That's
who this
and
is.
the girls with you open their closet and there's like 65 shades of Stanley Cup.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yes. There's a live, laugh, love sign in here somewhere.
Oh God, it's definitely in the bathroom. It's definitely in the bathroom. I think there's a larger conversation that's not so funny, I guess you could say, but the main thing is the dipping in and out of like hip hop.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because culturally speaking, the most relevant genre of music in the world right now is hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So you have people like him, and Miley did it too, because remember Miley had her hip hop phase. She jumped in and she had a song like 21 or whatever. She had a whole like hip hop album. They jump in, they get their notoriety, they pretty much get like black people to bolster them up and prop them up, and then they jump back into their roots. Same thing Post Malone has done, same thing now that Trace has done.
Post Malone is a big one for me, like the co-opting of culture.
Yeah.
To like reach an ends that like is like doesn't have like treating it with respect in mind.
Yeah.
It's like a stepping stone.
Yeah. Like
yucky.
That's why
Trace Cyrus, you gross fuck.
Well, we talk about Eminem in that light. That's why black people respected Eminem. Eminem never left.
No, he never did.
He never deviated.
He never did.
No.
So, you know, some of the albums weren't as good as the other albums.
Well, that's gonna
that happens
happen,
with every artist, but he didn't jump ship.
Yeah, he didn't like say, okay, I'm gonna do hip hop to start, and then I'm gonna go over. No, he's been still in hip hop to the point. I think his daughter recently married Kurt Cobain's son or somebody.
I think
prominent.
so too.
Yeah, I think,
yeah.
She married like his son, and like it's just he stayed white. Eminem never tried to be black. He was just a trailer trash white boy that figured out I can rap on beat. And I'm good at it, you know?
I'm really happy that we've been taking our time to talk well of Eminem on this podcast today.
Never expect this again from me. Never. And it's really generally just, that's the closest correlation we have to a white rapper.
When you put Eminem up against Trace Cyrus and stuff, you're like, wow. Eminem's
even Mac Miller.
Eminem's pretty good.
Even Mac Miller, rest his soul. But like, you know, Mac Miller, he has an appreciation for the culture and comes in very respectfully.
But we all know that the best white rapper, Toby Mac.
Get the fuck away from me. So quickly, I used to be a Toby Mac stan. I was raised on CCM.
No.
Yeah, I was raised super Christian. My mom was a missionary. So like I couldn't listen to a bunch of like quote unquote secular music.
Yeah.
I've been to Toby Mac concerts like deep in.
This is the slam.
Oh my,
right?
this is the slam. Yeah. Welcome to diversity.
So,
like I know it all.
We gotta decide if Trace is going. I feel like it's a no.
No.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
it's a resounding
we
no.
had to just make sure that we got it on there.
Yeah.
The fans would not have liked if we skipped over.
Hey, look, it's JD Vance.
But coming up next, this is this isn't gonna be just a video of a guy biking. There will be a dude singing in here.
Okay, thank God.
At some point, but this is Samuel Zupan, Zupan, and here it is.
We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Bike the Appalachian Trail, or write a book or learn to sail, wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls I wish would notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too. Then we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. always see a sky for forever.
Did he just come out? I'm pretty sure he just came out.
It is kind of homoerotic, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that he, you know, clearly has an appreciation for this man that he's singing about.
Because he's like, yeah, girls that never talk to us, but back to you, daddy. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Well, isn't this a nice view?
Right?
Hey, look over there. Whoa.
So I'm assuming this is not his normal voice because it says in the caption that he's attempting a Scottish accent. Part 13.
Yep.
All right, comments. Keep it up. Lots of good stuff here. You're a fucking liar.
Shrek the Musical vibes. Dude, I wanted to see Shrek the Musical.
I did too, actually.
It was just here
It
a week ago. At Starlight Theater. I can't believe that this guy is complimenting this like that and saying
And
it.
then the likes on that was crazy. From this video, I can only assume you've never heard a Scottish accent outside of The Simpsons or Disney. Calvin London is lying. Fire as always. That's not true. Sponsy Wilson said mythical reel pull. I don't know what
the only kind of fire it could be is Fire Fest.
Mythical reel pull is when your algorithm shows you a reel and you're like, is this is
you're like, why did you show me this shit?
This feels unreal.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of feel like it, that happens to me a lot. I'll see something and I'll be like, am I in a dream right now? Is something showing me the exact thing that I would dream about?
You could be completely alone and then you like, you know, like mockumentaries, they like turn to the camera and there's no camera there in real life, but you're just like, this is not happening. I'm being punked, right?
Yeah, that's how I feel a lot of times when I'm looking at this stuff. Is I'm like, wow, this is crazy that these people exist.
I need to do more drugs, man. I gotta do more drugs.
So what do we think though, Samuel? Yes or no?
I say no.
I say no as well.
I would have said yes, just because I think it's funny to do a fake Scottish accent.
If it was good,
one
if
at
it
that,
was good, I would have said yes.
It's funnier that it's bad. Okay,
Absolutely.
Coming up next is actually our last contestant, and this is, I want to give a big shout out to our mutual friend Evan Golt.
Okay.
Former podcast guest. Evan is the one who sent me this one, and this is this one. You get a little preamble. This is by Teddy Keys, Keez, and it's he's going to explain sort of what he's going for here in the video.
Elton John, 47, wrote a song called Hakuna Matata that went double platinum after it was used in The Lion King. Lin-Manuel Miranda, 41, came out with the song Surface Pressure that went viral after its feature in Encanto. Both went viral because they had a fire beat and they were used in an animated film. Me, 75, and I made my own animated film and wrote the song Angel Eyes to tell the story. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching. In the tree. So still. Not after us. Let's go.
I almost put this mic down and walked out.
Podcast is done.
Podcast is over. Okay, let me pick my words carefully.
Yeah.
I am not ageist, right?
Yeah.
My issue with this is not that he is 75. My issue is the fact that he is 75 and he doesn't necessarily understand what the purpose of this video should have been.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm finding with older people on social media is they do stuff like this and like you only have about 30-45 seconds.
Yeah.
Most of the video was talking about the history of viral and monumental songs.
Yeah.
And then we get 3 lines from you, like
big old guy vibes on
very
that.
much
you gotta
so, like
over-explain your kind of shit.
Yeah,
and like,
because that could have been a caption.
Yeah, that could have been a caption. But I mean, when it comes to the song, and I don't know about you guys, I'm excited to see this movie.
All right.
I am too.
Angel Eyes? Come
on.
But
it's like Asian erotica.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's clearly nothing racist about this 75-year-old
He definitely has one of those body pillows.
Oh
like,
my gosh, yes. This
the
guy
ones with the arms that are just stiff and they don't move at all. Oh, sorry, that's a blow-up doll.
No, that's a blow-up doll. No, I'm talking about like those. They're like
a
usually
waifu,
from
a waifu pillow. Yeah.
Oh
like
God.
Body pillow that this guy takes to dinner.
First comment, what a reel. I love my Instagram feed. Second comment, triple platinum worthy.
Yeah.
Honestly,
bars.
I
this
actually
should.
forgot to like
if he
this.
posted it on TikTok, it would do even better. Yeah, you gotta like that.
Jake, you are so fucking unserious.
I need this stuff to come up so I can keep doing my podcast.
Teddy Keys,
Touche,
baby.
touche. You have unlimited material.
I know.
Unlimited.
Yeah.
This is genius. The material is never ending.
Yeah, and it's not always like this. Like the last or a couple episodes ago, I did like all the hardcore salesmen.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see those guys that are
Yeah.
like, you fucking, their nipples are always like rock hard. And then I ended up like prank phone calling one of them, and like I lied and told him that I was the CEO of a plastics company, and that like all my employees kept fucking each other, and that I was like, I told him that like we had like they won't sell as hard because we transitioned from selling like plastic containers to selling like dildos and like pocket pussies and stuff, and he like didn't even bat an eye. He was just like, oh, yeah. He's like, I mean, those. I was like, you know, I don't like it, but like everybody loves these things. Like, I can't.
That is so
like,
sad.
money. And he was just like, yeah, I'll sell you. He kept texting me for days. Like, days later, he sent me a message and he was like, I believe in you, Jake.
I believe in you. Oh.
And I was like, I have too much time on my hands, dude.
You
like,
do. You know, I bought a T-shirt the other day that says "Do it for the plot," and I feel like that's your personality.
Yeah.
So if I
very
find
much
another
so.
one in like the same size, because we're like probably what, extra large, 2X.
I'm like a 2X, a 3X, depending
Okay.
on the shirt. Yeah.
We're gonna be matching twins in those
yeah,
T-shirts.
I love that. I
'Cause,
love
like,
doing
that's
stuff
exactly
like that.
who you are.
That's why I go, you know, I'll go see Jordan Peterson in Independence
damn
or
it.
something and recorded the whole thing. People were mad at me. I was vaping in the back. I was like sitting there. Everybody's in like 3-piece suits and I was vaping weed.
That'll be all right.
Yeah. But
that's
anyways,
so funny.
Teddy Keys. Is he going
Go
to
ahead,
Jollywood?
Cassie. I went first last time.
Okay. No, I don't.
It's a yes for me.
Fuck.
It's absurdist humor. It's good for TikTok, but not
I'm
Jollywood.
You know, just to prove I'm not ageist, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm just gonna say
Make
yes.
I
me
want to
look
see more.
bad
I want
over
to see more. I feel like he's creative. I want to see more.
I do want
He
to see
needs
more, though.
he needs the extra help. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a social media manager ASAP.
guys, that's our last video. So we made it
What
to
a
the end.
day.
I thank you both for joining me. Go ahead and tell people where they can find you. HB.
You can find me pretty much everywhere at HbfromKC, no spaces, no underscores or anything. Instagram, Facebook. I'm not gonna give you my Twitter because that's my safe space. And, yeah, just follow me. I got a lot of shit happening.
Shows galore.
I don't want to go in. What do you want me to? You said where they could find
You
me.
don't. Yeah. You can find all of HB
Yeah,
shows.
just go to my Instagram.
Yeah,
It'll be
they're on
there.
I'm on one coming up.
Boop boop.
Yeah, Cassie.
You can find me at #Cassie on all the social media. That's what I use for the name, all spelled out. And go to the Fountain City Comedy Festival next month.
Yeah, and as always, you can follow this podcast at jakin.off.podcast on TikTok, on Instagram, and you can send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast at gmail.com. I'll look at it at least once. That's the Jake and Off guarantee, is that if you send me something, I'll look at it once. But without further ado, that's the end of the episode. I appreciate you guys coming on, and
Thanks for
thanks so much
having
for
me.
listening. I love you.